There we go. Whoa. There's a fish. Yep, there's one. Whoa. There's a fish. All right. Dude, bottom balsers can be such an effective way to catch walleyes. Come midsummer, not just across the Dakotas, but Minnesota, Wisconsin, basically whenever you find walleyes that are scattered, bottom balsers are an incredible tool for finding scattered fish. But there's a couple different ways to fish bottom balsers, and we've designed a couple of rods with the Mtichell Elite Series rods that excel at bottom balser and spinner applications. We have a 7-foot rod, which is a medium light rod, which loads up easy. And this is basically for when you're dragging bottom balsers and you're more dragging them behind the boat and you're using speed as a trigger, and that rod loads up and the fish basically hooks itself. That's one way to fish bottom balsers, and it's a very effective way. It's probably the most common way that people are using bottom balsers and spinners. They're dropping down the bottom, and actually it's called a 3 count, where hit the bottom, let out line, so you hit the bottom again, let out line, so you hit the bottom again, so that you're at a little more than a 45-degree angle. As long as you're clipping along the bottom, you're doing it right. But the other way to use bottom balsers is to use them as more of a tool to fine-tune your boat control as far as finding those transition areas and edges where you're using a heavier bottom balser and you're feeling your way right below the boat. And for that application, we've designed a 6.5-foot medium action fast tip bait casting rod for feeling your way through those rocks. When you got to feel your way through the gravel, rocks, and key in on those transition areas, or feel your way through snags and heavy debris, that shorter, faster action rod will give you a little bit more sensitivity, allow you to be a little bit more efficient, allows you to catch a few more fish. There we go. And with that extra sensitivity, not only can you feel the bottom, but you can actually feel the spinner blade working. Feel if your crawler harness is tuned right, running through the water right. You can feel some really light hits. Some people think that you don't need a good rod for using bottom balsers, and there's times where you don't. But whenever boat control is a key, or these fish are biting light and you have to point the rod back at them, feed them a little bit of line, there's another nice walleye. So there's so many times where that extra sensitivity by using a good graphite rod is going to enable you to catch a lot more fish. And there's the proof right there.